Hasn't been her day. Behind the service line, a couple of service errors for the senior. Hoping to keep the season going. Nash, right to Clay. Point Virginia Wesleyan and the Marlins.
And the Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan advance. So we have the MIT Engineers. Here, 3 points away from a sweep of the point of the sets. A straight set sweep. Another two-way. And then we have Stevens and Carnegie Mellon. And then we have Johns Hopkins up 12-7 to 7.
With the serve, get.
Let's go to the Engineers.
Has not made it easy though. Cho! Oh! Perfect shot! Just towing the line between the PLU players. And Cho's got MIT 1 point away from the second round. Match point here in Cambridge. It's Allie Gibbs. Johnson. Now up. Looks like they've put Freer in the game, the setter. One last hurrah as a senior. Amazing gesture from Aoki. That one goes off of Matsushima, and it's a victory for the Engineers.
And the MIT Engineers take set 3, 25-14. So we have 4 matches. And Wesleyan, 2 sets, 1, 10-8 in the fourth. Carnegie Mellon, the turns, up 4-3 on Stevens. And they made history recently as they defeated St. Francis. I know St. Francis is moving to Division 3 next season, but still. There's still players on that roster, though. They're division. They're seniors, and before it was announced, there are seniors on that. I want to stay right with them. Stay there. And we're gonna have some more matches. 8 now. We have 16 or 8 more to go. There's 5 matches on today. 6 more. So then we're already saying the other. So. Stevens took both timeouts. So I guess we'll go to Johns Hopkins University for a little bit.
Set from Anderson. DeMarzi finishes off the points. 5 kills on 18 tries in the conference final. She had a wildly efficient 12 kill on 16 attempt effort in the semis against Gettysburg. There is Celine Ebert. Keeps on rolling here to start off her NCAA tournament. Remember, first NCAA action in her career. She was riding a 3-game double-figure streak, 18 kills in the regular season match against Gettysburg, then 10 in the regular season finale as Zetfel picks one up here for Stevenson. At 11 in the semis and then back down to 8 for Ebert in that conference final. That swing there from Zepfel makes it a 6-point lead.
Their team within 2. 10 serving 12. Lonsbach to serve. And that's set for the camera. Didn't have the height, and it was handled beautifully by the Violets. They get the point. They were down 1. 11 serving 12. Steinis gets the kill. That'll go long. Was it touched by a blocker? It was not. Point for Wesleyan. Their lead back up to 3. Lindis will rotate back to serve. Violets handle it. Now the Cardinals are set up. There's Steinis, and she gets the kill. Cardinals by 4 now, 15-11. Timeout again by NYU. They don't want this set to get away from them. It can happen quickly either way, really, and I think it's a good timeout by Coach Brown. We'll take the break and be back on NCAA.com.
Now let's go to the Stevens. Is down 5 or down 3. Carnegie.
Off the hands there of Herkenrother. Talked about how this game is a little bit of redemption maybe for Ann Bach if this result holds. No one on the CMU team has played Stevens before, but if this result does hold, Carnegie Mellon will beat Hope in the second round. That's a team that was actually in Pittsburgh earlier this season. Hope won that game 3-0 when they were ranked number 18 in the country. So 2 programs there that don't play very often might have a chance to meet twice in the same year, with that second meeting being tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the NCAA tournament. But Stevens with back-to-back points, so once again, CMU's got to get the job done here first.
Craver to serve. Right now, Gavros. Lee underneath it for Jackson.
Does a somersault there on the dig.
Up for O'Neal, set to the backcourt, and that's going to be out of bounds. Just long there by O'Neal. Jackson to serve. Set right at Schneider. Up for O'Neal. Gavros, so quick to get there. O'Neal sends it over for the reset, clipping the net. Lee is there, up for Schlemmer. And that blocked by O'Neal will be out of bounds for the Tartan point. It was an unreal dig by Gavros there, because not only was it a good reception, but it had a lot of power to get up to the front line. It was right on the floor almost, and she was able to give it perfectly to the setters. Off the hands of Lee. Schlemmer's there. Gavin Rose sends it all the way to the backcourt for the reset. Gavros again with a diving save. And there to finish it off are the Tartans. And that's going to force a timeout by Coach Fry.
We'll go back to Wesleyan, see if they can finish up set 4. And we'll bring in another match here. Let's bring in the final one coming up. Let's get just underway here.
play on that front line and hopefully give the Titans the win.
And it'll be an interesting contest that we will bear witness to in just a moment. But first, we'll take a little breather here, and then when we come back, we'll have the opening serve to Greenville and Oshkosh here on Titan TV.
The point on the kill by Steinitz. Boy, she is heating up in this fourth set for Wesleyan. That's her fourth kill in the set. Cardinals are 5 points away from punching their ticket to the second round. The winner of this match will play Ithaca 7 p.m. tomorrow. That's going to go long. Was it deflected? It was not. Wesleyan 4 points away. There's the back set. Finesse over the net. Nice play by Clark to keep it alive. Violets have to foul. Now they're going to call a violation foul, I guess, at the net on NYU. Wesleyan now 3 points away. And that goes into the net. There was a net call against NYU. Cardinals are 2 points away from moving on. 23-13. Allie Landa to serve. Keeps it nice and deep. And the point for the Violets. They're not going to roll over. Chloe Hines getting the kill. Slide out for the Violets. No margin of error for NYU here. Finessed over the net by Steinitz. And that's in. Kill for Cho. NYU not done yet. (15) serving 23. That's a service error. Bad time for that for Roberts. And that is setting up for Wesleyan match point. Chan to serve for the match. A battle at the net. Cardinals win it. Lindas gets it, and the Cardinals move on.
And then Wesleyan Connecticut Cardinals beat NYU 3-1. So Johns Hopkins is on set point.
Alina looking to turn the page to the third set. Not just yet. Stevenson side out with the service error. Turns things back over to Courtney Foose in tow. Swat back set, Simone, Adam.
And there is set point. So Carnegie Mellon now up 2 sets on Stevens.
And that one able to get over to the front line. Vivian Lisboa able to get right over McFarland. O'Neal to serve. The Ducks down by 8 in this third set. Allen clips the net. Gavros had a beat on it. Off for Wooder. Blocked, but it stays on the Ducks side. It's going to be a kill for Wooder. Vivian Lisboa trying to get the block there. once again at Schneider. O'Neal wins for the kill attempt, but blocked by Juliana McFarland. Tartans now with a 10-point lead. Up to Lisboa, able to get it over. Up for McFarland, and that's going to drop in no man's land on the Ducks.
Carnegie Mellon 4 points away from advancing to the second round of the NCAA tournament for the third time in 4 seasons.
Up for Bulldog, kept alive by Gavros. Gavros once again with a one-handed save, sending it over for the reset. Tumala up for Jackson. And that's going to be a kill for Catherine Jackson. And once again, Zoe Gavros showing why she's a utility weapon for the Tartans. Dug out once again, but that's going to fall, and that's going to be an ace for Kate John. The Tartans within 2, advancing to the second round of the regional tournament. Right at Gavros, Tumala up for Wooder. Sent to the backcourt. Off the hands of